Please refer to the video description below to access the reflection questions and leadership considerations related to this microlearning. Welcome. In this video from the Compassion Resilience series for schools, we will be learning about the 6 compassionate action steps. While many of us practice compassion on a regular basis, it can be challenging to show compassion in complex situations. Having a common language can help us support each other to act with compassion with teammates and those we serve. Compassionate action steps help us support others while maintaining our well-being. Let's take a look. Notice. Be present in the moment and recognize signs of distress in people around us. Self-check. Be aware of how our biases and past experiences form emotions and judgments related to the other person in the moment. Also check in with yourself. Do you have the capacity to support the person in tapping into their wisdom without overwhelming yourself? What do you need to do to settle your body in order to be mentally present for the person you are supporting? Seek understanding. Listen with curiosity to understand the other's perspective. What strengths and feelings are you hearing? Simply listen to understand and avoid providing advice. Increase empathy. Understand that we don't have the same experiences, but we are able to relate to similar feelings of others. Empathy grows when we move away from judgment and move towards understanding others through connection. Discern best action. Support the person to decide what would be helpful to them in the present and future. Avoid being quick to offer advice or try to fix the situation. Ask for the person's permission before giving a suggestion. Asking "How can I help you in this moment" may be helpful. Take action. Agree to and follow through on actions that you can fulfill and that the person believes will be helpful to them. If supporting this person was stressful for you, take time to release that stress after the conversation. Not taking time to release the stress will negatively impact your well-being and your future interactions with others. Next, we'll practice using the compassionate action steps with the following scenario.
A colleague shares with you that one of her 12-year-old students is really on her mind. He really struggled at first to engage in classroom activities, and this colleague seemed to be able to reach in when others failed. His family has lots of challenges, and he has so much potential. Recently, he shut down and is acting out with tears and tantrums. She tells you he recently hit her. She didn't tell her principal to avoid consequences for him. She shows you the bruise. She loses sleep and wakes up with him on her mind. She tells you that she may be the only one who can get through to him. She is considering an outing with him on a Saturday to give his family a break. She clearly cares, and she is definitely stressed.
Based on this scenario, how could you demonstrate each step? Step 1. Notice. Think about distractions you experience in your work. What could you do to be present for this colleague? Step 2. Self-check. What are your initial thoughts and feelings? Step 3. Seek to understand. What strengths do you recognize in this individual? Step 4. Cultivate empathy. What feelings are you able to identify with? Step 5. Discern best action. What open-ended questions can you ask your colleague to support them in discerning their best next steps? Step 6. Take action. In addition to following through on anything you've agreed upon, what self-care might you need? Let's pause to reflect. The ability to be present and aware of ourselves, others, and the environment allows us to take in and fully experience our day-to-day lives. It gives us more complete data to make decisions and select responses that best represent our values and priorities. Awareness of self, others, and the environment or context of a situation are foundational to being able to act with compassion. During times that we have difficulty relating emotionally to the people we serve, our team, or our organization, noticing our emotions with non-judgmental self-compassion can profoundly impact whether we experience compassion fatigue or are able to move towards positive connections. Using the compassionate action steps takes practice and often occurs over multiple interactions. If you find you skipped a step with a colleague or someone you serve, take time to reconnect with the person and provide the support you missed. Thank you for watching the Compassionate Action Steps segment in a Compassion Resilience series.